So they're just a heartless company. They don't care about you. And they've been fucking with people on my Candy Love for years now. And now they're doing it here on Eldarya. They went through the marketplace and looked at anyone who recently did one of those exchanges and just banned your account. It's gone. And without warning. Because that's another thing. If you accidentally overpriced something, like if you added an extra zero by accident, you're banned. So what they're saying is, you know, denouncing is to speak out against something. So if you say, oh, this is wrong, how dare you ban my friend's account, or these people, their kids, blah, 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 or like they're just trying to do this, they're going to ban you. Like they're actually banning people who are just saying, I don't agree with this. So it's like 30 times fucking harder to find what you want because all the stuff from previous events are also able to be searchable here. And people are still fucking playing this shit. They're still like, I want the item that I want. I got it. I'm trying to get it. And to make it worse, even though people are working with this shitty fucking system, B-Move is like, we're going to ban you anyway in the middle of the event. So fuck you. Now you're upset, bitch. Haha, you're banned in the middle of the event. You're not going to get the items that you want. And then there's a few exceptions. This is when people say, what about people making extra accounts? What about people selling their accounts? How many fucking... Do you know anybody who was selling accounts for real money? Barely anyone did that. Someone's always going to find a way. Guess what, you guys? People are still selling accounts. People are still going to sell accounts. They're going to make an account and fucking sell it. They're doing it for the money. They're like, oh, that's potential money. And you took potential money from us, so fuck your account. And we're going to do it during the middle of the event just to rub it in even harder so you can go fuck yourself. Why didn't they give you a warning in advance? You think they didn't think about giving you a fucking warning in advance? No, they thought about it and they said, we're specifically not going to, just to piss you off. They're doing it in the middle of the event on purpose. They did the Q&A on the day of the boycott for my Candy Love on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. All of this is. They're grown-ass people. They're grown-ass adults. You think they didn't consider the stuff you're thinking? It's a whole team of adults. They considered it. It's on purpose. They're not that dumb. They literally decided to piss off the entire fan base by doing this now just so they can piss off the people they're after even more. Like, these are the people who they're trying to get money from, and they're pissing them off, you guys. That's what they're saying. They're specifically pissing the people off that they want the money from to come back during the event because they're like, you're going to miss out on the event if you don't come back. You're going to miss out. Yeah, don't fucking come back. What's the point? And during that time, I was going to play the games and, like, do some other videos and edit that and put those up, too. But I can't because I have 287 mana. My friend was going to send me, like, a few thousand so I could play some episodes, and she got banned. They're like, all my clothes are gone. I've been playing this game for 2 years. All my progress is gone. All my clothes is gone. All my hard work is gone. And even if you make a new account, you gotta wait till episode 6 to go on the marketplace and get some of the stuff back. It's like, just don't, like, no one wants to fucking play after that. And you all know what the saddest thing is? That I didn't really see anyone post here. B-Move does the same thing. They're trying to, you know, use their systems to get as much money as they can from people. And people are using the market system to get as much mana as they can, but they're actually helping each other out and stuff like that. And they're being way more fair than B-Move is, and they're like, you can't do anything like what we do. Other websites do that. Like, that's the most normal thing. Websites do that all the time. When you have a market or some sort of trade system, people trade commissions. And it says, hello, B-Move, people keep leaving your game. And that's how you reward players who stay. But look at these people. Like, even the person who said this is how you reward the ones who stay. Yeah, you shouldn't have fucking stayed. That's kind of what you get. But it's in the middle of an event. So the people still around are just going to go back to focusing on the event stuff and ignore the rest of it instead of backing the people who got booted just in case they end up getting their accounts deleted too. Because remember, they're going to ban you if you speak out on it. So they're like, stay silent and enjoy the fucking event. Don't speak out to try to fucking help people or you're going to be banned right along with them. Okay, you know, I keep saying this shit. I sound like a fucking broken record at this point. These people don't care about you. I don't know why people are surprised. Like, my fucking friend got banned and she's not fucking surprised. So, if some of you don't know what I'm talking about, B-Move has decided to fuck with the people of Eldarya now. Not just my Candy Love anymore. They're spreading out their assholery. And by that I mean, they're going around banning people left and right for the dumbest reason. So on this game, you have the marketplace. In the marketplace, you can buy items that come from events and from the clothing store of the game, and like food for the companions, the pets. I don't know why they call them companions. It's so stupid. They're so... and you can sell them. So, you know, like this, whatever the fuck this thing is, I can buy that, and then I can also sell it. And you can sell it for a high price or a low price, any price you want. So because they made the system, clearly people are going to use it to their advantage. That's the way the business works. B-Move, you know all about that. So people will make extra accounts to give themselves some mana. It's just like with Gaia. You know, like people do the same thing on fucking Gaia and everywhere else. Like people do this. This is normal. They give themselves extra currency, and then you have plenty of people who will still spend real money on the game because they don't need to do all that. They're too lazy to do all that, and they fucking have the money to actually spend. So there's a portion of people who are like, oh, let me try to give myself some extra mana this way so I can play the episodes. So what they'll do is they'll take something like this food for this pet, and they'll price it at like 450 mana. And then they'll sell it to their friend who will buy it for 450. So now they got pretty much a free 450 mana to do whatever with. You know, and then you have some people who make duplicate accounts and change their IP address who send it to themselves. And then you have people who do commissions. So like, I'll draw your character, and then you give me 1,000 mana that you earned from playing the mini games and stuff like that and logging in every day, and I'll draw your character. And that's basically what's been happening. They do the same thing on Gaia, and they do the same thing everywhere else that has a system like this. That's normal. Anywhere that has a marketplace or a trade system, people are going to do this. It's going to happen. That's normal. There's nothing wrong with it. So the problem that B-Move has with this system is that, as you can see, they're greedy as fuck. They have this insanely expensive banking system. 3, 5, 10, 19, 49, 99, like a bunch of fucking idiots. Like these insanely gouged prices. And they give you the dumbest bonuses. And then because they're even more greedy, not only can you buy mana, but you can also buy gold coins, stuff that you can only buy with gold coins, which is like the equivalent to Gaia Cash. You know, for people who, because Gaia is more common. That's why I keep giving that fucking example. So it's like, you can buy both, and the prices are the fucking same. Just about. Like, oh, it's slightly different because it's 10, 19, 39, 79. So the gold coins are less expensive than the thing that you actually need for the gameplay. You know, they're a greedy company and they're heartless. And America, I've said it before, in the U.S., the average American can't even afford a $500 emergency. And these are your prices for things? Like, it's fucking insane. And this is geared towards preteens. Like, My Candy Love is towards preteens, and they have the same price system. And they do the same thing for Eldarya. So even if you want to say, oh, this is for adults, then why is My Candy Love priced the same fucking way? This is what they think kids can afford, or kids' parents who are on, like, government benefits because they're working 2 jobs and can't put food on the table. It's just like government assistance, I meant. So they're just a heartless company. They don't care about you. And they've been fucking with people on My Candy Love for years now. If you watch any of my videos on My Candy Love, you'll understand that. And now they're doing it here on Eldarya. So without them giving out any warning with this whole marketplace exploitation, they just ran in, I think it was yesterday morning. If not, it was the morning before, I think. Yeah, 2 days ago, they just ran in and just banned a bunch of people. They went through the marketplace and looked at anyone who recently did one of those exchanges and just banned your account. It's gone. And without warning. And they said that it's permanently banned. So they just don't give a shit about you. So people got mad, and they made it worse because since they banned you in the middle of an event, this is an event that's for the Halloween. This is the Halloween event. During the Halloween event, you send your pet out to go to these different places, and it searches and gets a random item. This event is fucking stupid because they keep putting in items from the old event into the new event, so items from 2-3 years ago are also able to be found, all of the items. So it's 3 times harder to find what the fuck you're trying to find. So not only is it already 10 times harder to get what you want because there's like 60 fucking item pieces, But now it's 3 times harder than that. So it's like 30 times fucking harder to find what you want because all the stuff from previous events are also able to be searchable here. And people are still fucking playing this shit. They're still like, I want the item that I want. I got it. I'm trying to get it. And to make it worse, even though people are working with this shitty fucking system, B-Move is like, we're going to ban you anyway in the middle of the event. So fuck you. Now you're upset, bitch. Haha, you're banned in the middle of the event. You're not going to get the items that you want. And you have to start your account all over again. And you want to know what else we're going to do? Now that you have to start your account all over, the only way that you can get the items you want is from here. We're not going to let you use the marketplace. Because look at what happens when I try to do this. If I don't have this item already. This is from like 2 years ago. Oh, see, look, it says unavailable. If I try to put a bid on it, for example. It says available after episode 6 and at level 7. It used to be where when you play the first episode, they tell you about the marketplace and then you can go. Like at the end of the first episode or something. Now, you have to get up to episode fucking 6 before you can, you know, use the marketplace. They say at level 7, but somehow I'm level 18, even though I haven't made it past episode fucking 3. I'm somehow at level 18. I don't know how their leveling system works. And so, yeah, it's really fucked up. So everybody who has to make a new account who was just giving mana for commissions and receiving mana for commissions and, you know, other reasons, are just trying to help a friend, B-Move is like, no, you're banned because what if those people couldn't have done that? Then they might have spent money on us. They're doing it for the money. They're like, oh, that's potential money. And you took potential money from us, so fuck your account. And we're going to do it during the middle of the event just to rub it in even harder so you can go fuck yourself. So that's the gist of what happened. That's how fucked up they are. And now we're going to read some of the Tumblr posts so you can see how people feel and stuff. And then I'll read my Tumblr post somewhere in the middle of all this because I also made a post because my friend was sending me posts and telling me what was happening because her account got banned too. And, you know, she was going to, by the way, you guys, like, she was going to send me some mana so that I could play the episodes and record it. Because I told you guys, oh, yeah, I've been doing 15 videos for 5 weeks. I made all these videos in advance. All the videos you're going to be seeing getting uploaded that's art related or dress up related, I've been working on for a while now. And during that time, I was going to play the games and, like, do some other videos and edit that and put those up too. But I can't because I have 287 mana. My friend was going to send me like a few thousand so I could play some episodes. And she got banned. So, yeah, like I'm just, you know, and she's not playing anymore for the record. Like, this is what's happening with a lot of players. They're like, all my clothes are gone. I've been playing this game for 2 years. All my progress is gone. All my clothes is gone. All my hard work is gone. And even if you make a new account, you gotta wait till episode 6 to go on the marketplace and get some of the stuff back. It's like, just don't, like, no one wants to fucking play after that. Like, the story really sucks a lot. And I'll get into that in a minute because they're even assholes with the story. Like, they're doing passive-aggressive stuff in the story to get on people's nerves. So, you know, it's just like, at this point, what's the point of making a new account? It just, you lose all motivation, you know? So she just stopped caring about it, and she's not playing anymore, and she just doesn't care. And she's like, fuck the website. The only reason why I even log on is because I make dress-up videos, and that's it. Like, I'm not playing the game. I'm definitely not spending any money. I already made that pledge to never spend another cent on this fucking company. And I implore everyone else to do that, and I'll get into, like, what I thought we should do and what I believe now in a minute. So now that I've said that, yeah, I'm not doing the Eldarya playthroughs. I'm just going to try to find some other RPGs, like, you know, role-play games, like Otome games or something to play. And I'm going to go back to playing Phenotopia because I do like that game, and I have all these videos set up anyway. And the only thing that I liked about making the Eldarya videos, because I did like making them, was putting the music in the background. That was so much fun. I love doing that. I gotta find another game with, like, no music so I can put my own music in. So yeah, now I'm gonna get into the Tumblr stuff. Now I was working on part 2 of that other video, the My Candy Love one. I was gonna put that up while the videos I made in advance are going up, but I'm working on this first because this is, like, newer and more important. So I'll put up the one with the comments from the other one later. Like, I'll try to get to that. Because that's like an hour-long video to edit. Hopefully this won't be an hour, but who the fuck knows. Eldarya drama. Let me start with this one. Okay, so this one's short. So they're saying, B-Move is saying, here, have a market. You can sell things to make mana. And then B-Move also says, no selling. Because they're getting mad at you for making sales. Like they're mad at you for making deals with people. And you all know what the saddest thing is? That I didn't really see anyone post here. B-Move does the same thing. They're trying to, use their systems to get as much money as they can from people. And people are using the market system to get as much mana as they can. But they're actually helping each other out and stuff like that. And they're being way more fair than B-Move is. And they're like, you can't do anything like what we do. We're the fucking people who fuck people over and take everything we can. Oh, you guys are doing something similar to us, but you're actually thinking about each other? Fuck you. Just assholes. This person puts up a picture. They say, B-Move. User accidentally overpricing something in the market. Is this fraud? Because that's another thing. If you accidentally overpriced something, like if you added an extra 0 by accident, you're banned. Like you're getting your account banned. They don't even warn you. So yeah, they're like, is this fraud? Another one. Lost in L. This person put banishment / suspension of accounts in Eldarya. So it says massive accounts are getting banned / suspended from the game. These are the motives. Selling drawings or mana and / or MOs. I don't know what that is. Alright, coming back now. I messaged my friend asking what are MOs because I don't know. And yeah. So MOs, this person is from a different server. She meant gold coins, but where she's from, it's called gold coins in whatever language they speak. So they're saying selling drawings for mana and or MOs in-game and off. Selling gold coins for mana or mana for gold coins in-game or off. Selling mana and / or MOs gold coins for real money in-game and off. Selling items for much more than they are in the shop in-game and off. Selling accounts for real money, manas and MOs in-game and off. Multiple accounts, they're being deleted. Denounces from the players about the up motives. They're actually, this one is the most important though, denounces from other players about the up motives. So what they're saying is, denouncing is to speak out against something. So if you say, oh, this is wrong, how dare you ban my friend's account, or these people, their kids, blah, 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 or like, they're just trying to do this, they're going to ban you. Like, they're actually banning people who are just saying, I don't agree with this. They don't care. They're like telling all of you, fuck you, we're going to ban you, and you keep coming back. Like, you guys understand that they're doing this because you keep coming back and giving them your money anyway. They're like, we're going to ban you, and you're going to make another account and play anyway. So fuck you. It says, if you hadn't done nothing of these, or they're saying if you did none of this, email the support now and report the issue. Yeah, so what? Like, yeah, fuck that. It says email support at bmove.com. It's like, now I don't know if B-Move is saying if you didn't do any of these, contact them, or if this person is saying to do that. But, like, most people did these things, which is fine, like selling drawings for mana. Other websites do that. Like, that's the most normal thing. Websites do that all the time. When you have a market or some sort of trade system, people will trade commissions. People will give some to a friend. There's so many games that do it, I can't even fucking start naming them. Like, it's literally every single game that has a trade system does this. Or a marketplace. And they just allow it because that's normal. People are going to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That makes people want to play your game more. People are like, oh my god, I can't wait till I get a drawing and all I have to do is give them some mana. And so they play your game more. People are just like, okay, let me use real money to buy some mana. Some people are buying mana with real money and then buying a commission. Like, people do that. So you're actually getting some real money anyway. But then B-Move said, they're like, no. The people who are receiving the mana might use real money on our account, so we're going to ban you. And it's like, Anybody who's receiving mana for something, for any reason, probably weren't going to pay. Like, most likely it's the opposite and they weren't going to pay because they couldn't afford it in the first place. Or else, if you had just money to blow, then you would fucking spend mana. You wouldn't waste your time trying to find all these ways around to get mana, you know? You'd just fucking buy it. You wouldn't be making extra accounts or, like, asking your friend for some and all this other stuff. You just be like, I got $5 to waste. Let me get some, you know? And their prices are so gouged. This is just so horrible, man. This is just really bad. So let me go to the next one. It says, how can exchanging virtual money, which you can save for free through an in-game system made to exchange items in virtual money, be illegal? I genuinely don't understand. And it's like, there's some reasons for that, but again, go to any other website. All those people allow it because they know that it's smart business-wise to not go banning people who are, it's bringing traction to your website, literally. It's bringing traction. And it says, hello, B-Move, people keep leaving your game, and that's how you reward players who stay. But look at these people. Like, even the person who said this is how you reward the ones who stay. Yeah, you shouldn't have fucking stayed. That's kind of what you get. Like, with me, I really don't care about the game. If B-Move, like, here's the thing. With me, I can still make dress-up videos. It's just going to be a little bit more convoluted. I kind of slurred my words a bit. It's going to be a little bit more convoluted because there's these zip files you can download of all the clothes that have ever been released on Eldarya and My Candy Love and go into Photoshop and make the outfits, which I can do that, and I don't fucking mind. I will do that because I believe that at some point, My Candy Love's got to end. At some point, Eldarya's got to end, and at some point, they're not going to keep the website up anymore. When that time comes, I don't mind getting the zip files. My friend has the links for them. I just don't feel like doing that. But once that happens, I'll have even more clothes that I didn't have before, and I can make the outfits. People already do that now. You're going to ban them for that too? Oh, you're dressing up your character illegally. Like, what the fuck? What? The fuck? It's out there. So, yeah, like, I'm just going to make dress-up videos that way. And, you know, but for now, like, I'm just not going to give them my money. I'm not going to give them my money anymore. I don't play the episodes anymore. I just don't care anymore. But, yeah, for people who are still staying and giving them fucking money, yeah, they're going to keep fucking you over. It's because you stayed. You're rewarding bad behavior, man. So, anyway, I clicked this link twice. Let me move on. So, this person puts... They say, look at me, a one-woman show. Okay. So this person says, B-Move is just terrible at implementing everything and anything. Yeah, and they've been like that since the beginning. If they were planning this change to require episode 6 to be completed before accessing the market, either wait till the event is over or warn us at least a week in advance. I don't understand why the requirement was changed because of players illegally exchanging real money. I'd understand it being more regulated, but what could the requirements change possibly help in that regard? It's like they wanted to screw over new players in addition to regulating the market. It's utterly ridiculous. Now, this person is a little stupid because they're like, oh, they're regulating the market. Again, you don't understand broken endings. That's their Tumblr name. Broken endings. You don't get the fact that on every website ever, I can't say it enough, every website that has a market system for fictional game currency that's not even real life money and a trading system, people do this all the fucking time. And business people allow it because it's smart to allow it. It's good for business to allow this. And the dumbest thing you can do is ban people who do this. You will make more money if you just allow people to make these trades. Why? Because people spend real money on mana and gold coins to buy commissions. If they can't send you the money, you know, because these people are kids and don't have a fucking bank account, someone who does have a fucking bank account will send them mana. They will buy mana and then get the commission. They'll buy gold coins and get the commission. People do that. So it's, and then there's a few exceptions. This is when people say, what about people making extra accounts? What about people selling their accounts? How many do you know anybody who was selling accounts for real money? Barely anyone did that. Someone's always going to find a way. Guess what, you guys? People are still selling accounts. People are still going to sell accounts. They're going to make an account and fucking sell it. They just can't make multiple ones at a time and sell it for real money now. They're still going to do that. You can't regulate that. So that's the worst one, and it's still going to be there. So, yeah, that's the fucking problem. Like, it's just, you can't regulate stuff like that, and it's good for business to allow it. So this person is partially wrong because they're saying, I can understand you doing that. No, they weren't supposed to do that in the first place, stupid. They weren't supposed to do that, okay? They weren't fucking supposed to do that. So you're trying to understand where they're coming from, like, okay, I get that part, but you fucked me over because now I gotta wait till episode 6 to use the market. Yeah, they fucked you over and those people too. Don't forget that, broken endings. And people who agree with broken endings, you guys, all of you, don't fucking forget that. Like, they weren't supposed to do that. So on top of that, it's also fucked up, not just fucked up, but as well as the other stuff, it is also fucked up that they're not going to allow you to do this until episode 6. But they did this on purpose. You're not even thinking, like, this person isn't even thinking about, they're saying they could at least given us a warning in advance. Flip it. You need to be Phoenix Wright and fucking turn it on its head. Why didn't they give you a warning in advance? You think they didn't think about giving you a fucking warning in advance? No, they thought about it and they said, we're specifically not going to just to piss you off. They're doing it in the middle of the event on purpose. They did the Q&A on the day of the boycott for My Candy Love on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. Get your head out the clouds. It's on purpose. All of this is. They're grown-ass people. They're grown-ass adults. You think they didn't consider the stuff you're thinking? It's a whole team of adults. They considered it. It's on purpose. They're not that dumb. They're incompetent, but they're also manipulative. They are manipulating you, and you're falling for it. Let's go to the next one. God. Alright, so this one says Eldarya drama. Under the Ice. I don't know. There's something aesthetic about that title. Silver Wheeled is this person. I might have said your Tumblr name wrong. Eldarya drama is how they titled it, and they said, wow, okay, so I saw... Oh, wait, hang on. This might not be the... Oh, yeah, this is the last one. I saved this for last, because this is the one that had me fed up. Like, this is when I finally made a post. Like, I didn't want to read any more of them. I was going to make a post anyway, but this is the one where I was just like, okay... That's such a good point to make. And it's always like the longer posts, like, you know, you fit in more information. So thank you for typing all this out, Silver Wheeled. So they said, Eldarya drama. Wow. Okay, so I saw the site go down yesterday and figured it was just a bug. I had no idea this was happening. And for once, I'm not caught in B-Move's shit treatment of players. I'm not either, you guys. You saw my fucking account. It's still there. So I'll be like, oh, it's affecting you. And it says, I'm happy about that, but it also sucks because I know a lot of people are going to wind up with no accounts just for buying art with mana. Honestly, I can't see the big deal about mana commissions. The mana is just moving from one account to another, and if the person who had it originally isn't going to spend it, then why not give it to someone who would spend it? Yeah, so, and just so you guys know, 99% of the people who got banned were doing it for that fucking reason. Like harmless shit like that. Or giving something to a friend. That's it. The vast majority of people who got banned were like, hey, I got this parasol. You saw me say I wanted that parasol, right? What if a friend was like, I don't want mine. Do you want it, Kurena? And was like, here, 1 gold or 1 mana, buy it in the marketplace. Thank you. You know, that's what people do. It's just being nice. I'm not going to spend real money to hope that I find a parasol in the marketplace and bid on it. You know, I'm just going to wait till I have the mana over time and fucking buy it. So they were just going to give it to me as a, you know, gift. Or like my friend giving me mana to play the episodes. That's their mana. They're giving it to me to play the episodes that they're not going to play. You know, or you have people who draw stuff. I wanted to start drawing stuff and get some mana because I wanted to play the episodes. But then that's when my friend was like, oh, I'll help you out. So, you know, it's shit like that. That's what most of them are doing. Like, most people are not making extra IP addresses and shit. These are kids and fucking people with lives and jobs. It's either people with jobs and lives or fucking kids who don't have the access to those type of programs. They're not making multiple accounts and like getting mana or selling accounts for real money. And the ones who are selling accounts for real money are still doing that. That didn't stop. They just can't make more than one account without one getting removed. That's it. So again, they're fucking over those people the most. So then they say, okay, I know why really. Because that person who wants mana might have used the bank instead of exchanging it with someone else. Because B-Move all about the money. Mana and gold coin commissions are keeping potential money from them, not actual money, because the player who sold art might have just waited and saved up to get the amount they needed, but the fact that there's potential money at stake makes B-Move triggered as fuck. Yeah, most likely they would have fucking saved it up. Most likely. Anybody who's trying to, I keep saying it, anyone who's trying to get mana for free probably doesn't have the fucking money. Most of the time it's because they don't have the money to spend real money in the first place. So they were never going to spend real money. And that's why every other fucking business who has systems like these don't crack down on people who do this, because they know they're not going to get any extra money from it. You're going to lose people because they're going to be like my friend and be like, I'm not making another account. I just don't give a fuck anymore. They're demoralized. They're not going to play because the game sucks. Just business people know not to do that. It's such a dumb thing to do. Like, you're fucking yourself over. But they're greedy. They're blinded by money, so they don't realize that they're so fucking... You know, they're never going to change because they want money. So unless you eliminate money from the world, they're not going to stop being this greedy. It says, because B-Move all about the money. And they say, but B-Move are so petty as fuck. So for all of you wondering why they're doing this now in the middle of an event instead of afterwards, it's because during an event, people want to be on the site. They want access to the market, and they're upset when shit like bugs happen and they can't access it. They literally decided to piss off the entire fan base by doing this now just so they can piss off the people they're after even more. Like, these are the people who they're trying to get money from, and they're pissing them off, you guys. That's what they're saying. They're specifically pissing the people off that they want the money from to come back during the event, because they're like, you're going to miss out on the event if you don't come back. You're going to miss out. Yeah, don't fucking come back. What's the point? It's harder to get the new items from the event anyway, because all the old items are in the pool. And you can't even go in the marketplace to buy them. Like, fuck it. Just fuck it, you guys. Everyone else is like, oh, I'm so grateful because... So then they make another point saying, you know, they're specifically pissing off the people who they just kicked off because they're not going to be pissing off everyone else, because everyone else is like, oh, I'm so grateful B-Move didn't delete my account, but the rest is all, fuck you, B-Move. But it's in the middle of an event. So the people still around are just going to go back to focusing on the event stuff and ignore the rest of it instead of backing the people who got booted, just in case they end up getting their accounts deleted too. Because remember, they're going to ban you if you speak out on it. So they're like, stay silent and enjoy the fucking event. Don't speak out to try to fucking help people, or you're going to be banned right along with them. Fuck your friends. Fuck the other players. Fuck anybody who, you know, got hurt because you're all selfish. Just be selfish and enjoy the event. Yeah, don't. It's like, ask yourself, is it worth it, man? They say basically it's, her, you can't use Eldarya during an event, and we're taking all the stuff you just spent a ton of money on. Suck it. And anyone else fighting back can suck it too. Yeah, because people do spend real money on this site. So remember, all the people who spent real money for those commissions, their account got banned. So they took your money and spat on you and kicked you out the door. I swear. People knew B-Move were like this. I mean, they mocked players who were upset about Mary's death by putting up a bloody ghost sprite, and in episodes they forced Erica to apologize for everyone and fan over Miko and a bunch of other shit that's actually just B-Move being shitty to us by making our character do shit we don't want them to do because we said their storytelling is shit and they use abusive themes and treat players like walking money bags. This is nothing new for them. Look at their answers on MCLU. They did it all for money. That's their whole motivation. Everything they do is driven by greed. Players were potentially taking profit from them, so they got rid of you all. I'm not surprised by anything shitty they do. It's like they're trying to go out of business. Hashtag Eldarya, hashtag drama. So that's the most important part at the very end here. Now, I don't know what happened with the episodes with Miko and Erica and like fanning Miko. Miko is a bitch, you guys. Miko is designed after Sheena Miko. That's why she's a bitch, because all the characters make up excuses for Miko. Like, all the time. Even in some of my playthroughs, they started to. They're like, oh, Miko's just like that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's not that bad. And that's how fucking narcissistic Sheena Miko is. She makes a character about her, and that's always, like, the special character. Like, on my Candy Love, she's the one with the demon wings and the horns and shit, because she's a fucking demon. On Eldarya, you know, she's a kitsune. She's the most special creature of them all. She's got a big-ass staff in the tail. She's a narcissist. Just like a lot of people are. And so, you know, when you guys get mad, she makes your character fan her, apparently. You know, like, oh, there, Miko. And another thing is, people were upset about Mary's death because he's a kid. I fucking hate Mary, so, you know, I want him to die. But still, I can understand, like, if people don't like it or whatever. So they complained about it. So to mock all the players, you know, Sheena Miko, I keep calling her Miko, but fuck all of them anyway. Just burn them in a fire. Sheena Miko put the fucking, the Mary sprite in a little ghost costume, and he's floating around the page. I mean, you even saw him when I was, like, showing you guys. He's gonna pop up any minute now. You're gonna see him. He's just, like, floating around, like... So it's her way of saying, haha, he's dead, ha 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 ha. Like, they're petty. You know, people are gonna complain when you make artistic choices. This is him. Ghost looks fucking stupid. You know, they're gonna complain. They're gonna fucking complain. That's a thing. But because your ego is so fragile and you're so self-absorbed and narcissistic, any bit of criticism you can't take. If people got mad at me because I killed off a character that I wanted to kill off, I'd be like, okay, whatever. And I'd move the fuck on. They're still gonna fucking play. They're just upset about it. You know? But the fact that you have to mock them and them being upset, you're fucking worse than them. If you really think it's that bad, you're being petty, and you're a fucking grown-ass woman who's 30 or 40 years old. Who knows how fucking old that stupid bitch is? So they do stuff like that and these other things. I'm gonna ask my friend about that and, like, insert it here to tell you what happened with the fanning, because I don't understand that. Hey everyone, so I'm just interjecting here, I think is the word for this video, because I didn't explain something that happened with Miko being fanned. So I'm going to do that real quick and try to mention whatever else I wanted to say that I don't remember right now. I should have written it down, but oh well. It's already gone out of my mind. I think I know. So with Miko, basically what happened was in one of the later stories that I obviously haven't played yet because I've only gotten up to episode 3 or so, is, you know, Miko puts some sort of love potion on the lips of whatever guy you have the most affinity with, and then she uses that guy to kiss the Guardian because the Guardian wants to go back home. And I'm probably going to fudge exactly what happened a little bit, but basically everyone back home doesn't remember her. So Miko ruined her life, basically, because if she goes back, I highly doubt she'd be a citizen at that point if no one remembers her, and she wouldn't belong to any country. You know, she can't get a job. Everybody who she wants to see, who she misses, doesn't remember her. She basically doesn't exist. So they're forcing her to stay, even though they didn't want her in the first place. And now that she wants to go home, they're like, well, we need to use you because of our dumb, lazy selves. And it's funny because all the shards that she found in the beginning, people helped her find them. So it's like, she's not like Kagome, at least not from what I've seen. But they're like, we can use you because you're useful and all this shit. So I don't really get what she's useful for since other people found all those shards and not her. I don't know what her role is because I didn't play that far. But now that they can use her, they're keeping her there. So it was really fucked up, and she smacked Miko in the face, which we all wanted to have happen, obviously, because Miko's a bitch. In every episode, they excuse everything she does. Because Sheena Miko, the person who's in charge of all this shit, wrote Miko as, like, basically a big excuse for herself. Miko's a bitch, Sheena's a bitch, but all the people who work for Miko make up excuses for her and turns a blind eye. Same thing with Sheena Miko, and, you know. So they're all like, oh, that's just her. She's doing her best and all this bullshit. She's immature, and her characters are too. So in the next episode, I believe they ended the episode with you smacking her in the face. And in the next episode, your character starts fanning her, basically, like, oh my god, there. And because your character's thinking about how hard Miko has to work, all the pressure on her. And so she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, and apologizes and shit. So the person was pointing out, like, they do this stuff on purpose. Like, this is stuff we obviously don't want our character to do. But again, Sheena Miko is narcissistic, like a lot of people in the world. And it's just fucking disgusting. So that's the thing that they were referencing. Aside from that, before I get back to this video, I'm really just... The conclusion that I made after making this video is that, as far as I know, you can run them out of business just by not giving them your money, so you could keep playing. But it's like, I wanted to do playthroughs because people wanted me to. But with this whole new system, I just don't have any motivation for it. So I'm talking to some mods and stuff and trying to figure out if not giving them your money actually is good enough, or if you just shouldn't play. And then I might consider playing the game, but the story sucks. It's just, you know, that's why I comment all over instead of just uploading silent playthrough, because it's fucking terrible. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but I'm definitely going to go back to Phoenotopia over this whole period of all these videos I pre-made. All the dress-ups you're going to see lately are things that I pre-recorded a while ago and have been editing over the month. So I'm going to be going back to Phoenotopia, and I've looked at some free games on Steam that I can play and record. And I'm going to try to do some dress-ups on other websites and stuff. I still might get on to do dress-ups, but that's after I get some information from some mods about, you know, dress-ups after the ones already recorded. But I'm going to see if not giving them money is enough. And if it's not enough, I'll make a video about that and just be like, okay, I'm done with this website. If it is enough, then I'll still get on and dress up the character and then consider playing the Eldarya story. So that's my conclusion with all that. I don't think I left anything else out. If I did, I'll put it in the description or put a comment at the bottom of the video. So yeah, I'm going to get back to finishing editing this thing now. So yeah. This humble slave to Miko. Just to slap everyone in the face. And, you know, again, they did all this because potential profit was taken from them, when they don't even realize that they had the profit all along. The most profitable thing to do is to let people do this, which I've already explained a million times. I'm not going to do it again. So I made a Tumblr post because, you know, I'm over this shit too. It says it's 10:55 in France. No one else. Okay, let me read this one. Actually, it is 10:55 in France. No announcement. Understand the French site is the original Eldarya site. The French My Candy Love site is the original. That's their original base. This is because they're French. And these are their customers from their own country, okay? So they're saying, it is 10:55 in France. No announcement. Okay, B-Move, you have the day to give us news. Your communication annoys me enormously. That's the thing I hate the most about you. Yeah, like, that's the lack of communication. It's because they're slimy. They're keeping secrets and lying and manipulating you. Of course they're not going to communicate. And that's probably why they hate it the most, because when people don't communicate, it's because of those reasons, the worst reasons of all. So it's simple. If no news in the day, I would continue to play Eldarya. I would continue to share screenshots for the players, but I would not give more money. Ditto if your announcement is not satisfactory. I gave during the events to reward the work done for the setting up of the events, the illustrations, even those of the episodes. The story, which I liked a lot. I mean, I don't know why, but, you know, some people like the story, whatever. But I do not want that. Some of my money feeds a rotten communication. But what they mean by that last sentence is, I don't want my money to go to a company I don't want my money to feed a company that has this horrible communication and is this fucking slimy to people. So I reblogged and said, yes, stop giving B-Move your money. They don't care about you. Hashtag B-Move boycott. So I started trying to trend this fucking hashtag B-Move boycott. You can put hashtag B-Move boycott B-Move either way. But I did it this way because I don't know how the Tumblr algorithm works. And people are going to search B-Move more than they'll search B-Move boycott. So I assume flipping it this way makes it more common. And I put it on Twitter too. Moving down to my post, I'm not supporting Eldarya's event. This could have been you. And I try to keep making that point. This could have been you. This could have been anybody If you mispriced one item, you would have been banned, and they don't care. They don't care at all. There's no warning, no questions asked. Even if you're gonna do this ban, which is the dumbest business move ever, you get more traction if you just let people fucking do what they want there in the marketplace. Even if you're gonna do it, just tell everybody this is the end of it. If you continue this, you will be banned. You can put it in the beginning of an episode. You can put the notice, and you can also put an announcement, and you can have it pop up when people log on. If you actually considered others, that's 3 ways that they can't avoid seeing it. You can just have it pop up when they first go to the website, and have like a you have to read this, or like say something so that they know they need to read it, and let them know like, oh, if you read it, then type this. And then they'll see, oh, what is this about? And put red text like you do with everything else you want people to read. And then they can't be mad because you fucking warned them. They put those fucking notices at the top, like they'll have a bar here saying, don't share your password or email with other players. So why can't you put that? Like keep that on the side. But it's because they wanted to fuck you over. You get my point? So I'm explaining that this could have been you because they were even fucking over people who just made a mistake. And just mispriced. I've done that before, like put an extra 0, or accidentally like put something for too cheap, like just put 10 gold instead of 100, or 50. Not gold, 50 mana instead of 500. I could have been banned for that. So then they say, I just said so then they say. I'm so used to saying that. I then say, because I'm fed up. I'm not supporting Eldarya's event. This could have been you. Everyone, can you please stop supporting Eldarya for the rest of their event? I'm just asking if people can just stop for the event since that's why they did this. And I said, I know I don't have a lot of followers, but please share this around and pledge to halt your support too. They don't care about you. I've made several videos about this. They have no respect for you. And you're seriously going to continue the event even after this? That makes you part of the problem. I used to think, well, Eldarya has their shit together, so I'll play that and stuff. But it's the same company. And that's how I felt because I said I'll do the Eldarya playthroughs and stuff because mana seemed easy enough to get. And honestly, I was just like, well, they haven't done anything. I don't know how their company works. Since it is a company, I'm like, does B-Move have as much control? Because they're not being as nearly shitty with Eldarya as they are My Candy Love. Like, My Candy Love's been shitty from the beginning. So the fact that Eldarya actually is okay, I just figured, okay, maybe they have like a split company. But no, it's like the same thing. Like, there's no difference. It's the same people doing both. So that's why I'm like, oh, well, since that's the case and you're still running the shit, it's just going to get worse from here. So fuck you. Now, originally, I'm just going to preface this now. Originally, I was telling people not to play anymore, but I realized that that's asking for too much. And after reading this post where this person said, I'm going to play, but I'm not going to give you my money. I'm like, honestly, that's enough. That's enough to run them out of business. I'm not joking. Just don't give them your money. That's what they need. Don't give them your money and they won't have a business anymore. So, don't buy their merchandise and don't give them your real money. Save it up like everyone else because they don't give a fuck about you. And that's all you have to do is just stop spending real money on a company that's fucking everyone over. Like, your money is going towards that, just like this person said. They don't want their money to feed a company that fucks everyone over. So once I read that, I was like, okay, let me edit this. So I edited my post to just ask people to stop giving them their money. Because that's all you have to do. So that's why you'll see some of the stuff I'm saying is about not playing anymore, sort of like it leans toward that. That was my original idea. But it's much easier to just ask people not to spend real money. So I continued to say, after this, everyone seriously needs to boycott B-Move. Again, like me saying don't use the website, but also boycott them financially is what I mean now. They have no respect for their players, and they're always going to try to manipulate you to stay on the page whenever you plan a boycott day. Just like the Q&A. It was planned on the boycott day. That's why they removed accounts during the event, so the rest of us could be like, but the clothes, and not support the players who were fucked. Most of you have friends who are affected by this. If you have a heart, I am asking you to please boycott B-Move until they resolve this issue, which they're not going to. That's why I said that. And bring the accounts back, which they're not going to. They can bring them back and put out a warning like a normal site would through the bot private messenger. They can bring them back and put out a warning like any normal site would through the bot private messenger that any further use of gaining mana, extra mana, will result in a ban. At the very least, that is what a decent company would do, which they are not. Again, share this around, and if anything, just don't give them your money, and ask your friends not to too. Now, I originally said that part, but I made that the focus now, like, just don't give them your money. Because that's all you have to do, and that's enough to teach them a lesson. And I said, they're just virtual clothes, you guys. Ask yourself, is it seriously worth it to pay at the expense of B-Move's disdain of others, even though they hate me too? I'm fed up, are you? Make posts about this. Seriously, share this around and stop supporting them. I hope we do it this time. I'm done. And so then that's when I put hashtag B-Move boycott. You know, I put that here too. I don't know how Tumblr works, so I'm like, does this help if I put it here? I don't fucking know how Tumblr works, man. And, you know, I reblogged this person's thing because I do have, like, some followers. I'm just not like, I got 3K followers on Tumblr. I'm not like that. But this got 59 notes, so that made me feel good. If I got any... Oh, one person did put out a message, by the way. That was another person that made me change my mind, saying not to play anymore. And instead I'm saying just don't give them your money. Because this person... So I found their fucking comment somehow. I don't get how this shit works. Let me zoom in and read this comment. So Satana0 replied to my post and they said, I still have my account, but I won't spend any money on B-Move again. Not only on this event. It's okay to ban people who they know have done something wrong. But what they did is ban people indiscriminately without warning nor giving them a chance to explain themselves. Technically, or giving anyone a chance to defend them. They're banning the people who are defending them too. Don't ever fucking forget that. Technically, people woke up to see their account gone without knowing why. Not technically, literally. People woke up and their account is gone and they have no clue why. And then they find out that's why and they're fucking pissed off because they didn't do anything. Like, that's not why you ban people. No business does that. Just this one. This business is so incompetent and greedy. You have a bunch of greedy, incompetent people running this business and you're surprised why it's so fucked up. So again, now with this person, the one thing I agree with them on is the fact they're saying they're not going to support them, not just for this event, but also period. And I was going to make like a follow-up post because like, my thing is, I'm just losing motivation trying to get people to do something. I'm like, can you guys at least just not support them for the event? Just at least for the fucking event. Since that's why they did this. This person's like, never again. So I'm like, yeah, I should have said that. But I'm just like, I don't know, like, the one time I'm not, like, being, like, just don't support them anymore is the one time people are like, okay, now I'm done. It's just so stupid. But, yeah, like, I'm just saying at the very least don't do it for the next month, like, for this whole fucking event. Just stop. But, seriously, stop supporting them. Like, I've changed my mind on that. I was annoyed at the time, so I wasn't thinking through what I had said. Like, I had thought it through, but I needed more time to think on it to realize that, and this person brought light to that, so I changed what I mean. Like, just don't fucking support them anymore. And, you know, don't give them your fucking money. Look at what they do when you give them money. Like, you're supporting this. Are you proud of yourself? Like, I'd hate myself if I knew that I was supporting this, which is why I don't support them. I'm not going to give them any money ever. So, you know, and I have spent money on their website a long time ago. I stopped supporting them a long time ago because I'm just like, fuck you guys. You're a terrible fucking company. The minute they started doing shady shit, I was done. So, yeah, I don't really believe anything will change. I'm just giving up on everybody at this point. But I decided to make this video anyway because this is just fucking horrible. They fucked you over and then they're just like, you're going to come back, though, because you want to enjoy this event. You made it impossible for them to enjoy it anyway by adding everything from old events into the pool, making it so that they have to wait until episode 6 to go into the marketplace, and jacking up the prices. It costs so much to buy mana and gold anyway. You just make it fucking impossible for anyone to give you a chance, which is why it baffles me why people keep giving them chances. I've never given them chances. I'm not like, oh, give them a chance. And they make it impossible to give them a chance. And people are still like, I just want to give them a chance. This is your fantasy. This is not who they are. Like, seriously, Shino can go suck a fucking dick. Like, these are terrible fucking people. They're awful human beings. And when is it finally going to be enough?